to the soundtrack of the Barcelona hymn out on the pitch.
Being cautious, it says that both Anțu and Perez, either of whom could have dropped away for the Uruguayan.
The blue and claret. Valencia white. Artur scored Barca's second in Pamplona 2 weeks.
Quality gets him in the starting 11.
De Jong squares it! Oh, what a start for the 16-year-old Anțu Fatị. Scores his first ever goal in the Camp Nou. Not even 2 minutes on the clock. He came off the bench and scored in 6 minutes in El Sadar in Pamplona against Osasuna in the last round of matches. He hasn't needed even 2 minutes to finish this one off. The 16-year-old cannot believe what's happening. It's 1-0 to Barca. Finds Anțu.
Times as a footballer, never won.
Here's Anțu, gets into the area again, twisting and turning, cuts it back! Oh, and it's the opposite. Anțu with the assist, and Frankie de Jong with his first goal in the Camp Nou. Absolutely astonishing. The two newcomers combining for the second time in less than 7 minutes. The Camp Nou goes wild. Leo Messi with a huge grin on his face from ear to ear. It doesn't get much better than that for Ernesto Valverde. Full credit to him for find Jordi Alba. Now Anțu running at Daniel Was. One in the air by Clement Lenglet.
He only renegotiated his contract with the club this summer. There were clubs all over Europe, I keep mentioning Manchester United, queuing up for this. And then that's the moment when the Dutchman sees Anțu showing the path that he wants into Griezmann, I'm guessing because of the crowd.
Anțu. It's Griezmann returning it to De Jong. Here's Anțu. But Albert Silad is cutting a very forlorn figure whenever we've had a close-up of him.
Yes.
Here's Anțu. Showing for the ball constantly, Graham, and that's a brush. One of those Valencia defenders, either taking on Daniel Was once more, gets into the box. Lovely close control. He's going to try a shot!
And look who wins it. Combination of Alba and Anțu. He made a big mistake, didn't he, Anțu, dribbling where he was instead of passing. He's in the same position as Valverde made his.
Loose ball collected by Anțu. He's long under it. Here's Anțu. Nonchalant control. I think he was looking for Jordi Alba, but Anțu said that one's...
That Fekir set Lauren away for Betis. The drop deep, the turn, the ball through the middle. Really,
Alba combining with Anțu. Forced out of the area by Gabriel.
couple of times.
Here's Anțu again, taking on Daniel Was. Continued. Ball falls to Anțu. Both sets of players seeming to doubt whether to continue or not, but play on, says the referee. Anțu gets into the area. Still Anțu tries a shot.
I understand why the referee stops to think about it. Here's the shot now. Again, was there a slight deflection? It's
Alba, Anțu, Griezmann, louder of the two appeals, and well, our own Mr.
One, the born and bred Catalan La Masia product, who
Anțu got away from
touches, too many seconds to release the ball. And that's Semedo, I mean. Here's the moment in which Garay seems to have his balance on the wrong foot. That means that Anțu has got the time to do that.
Mind up, pulls it back to Anțu. It goes down and is told skill, audacious control in the Valencia area, and the Camp Nou fans really cross into the far post, just too firm for Anțu. Alba finds him. Oh, lovely skill, and he hits into the final 5 minutes. Amy von Aaron were just watching a replay. Well, it's a good idea. Didn't quite come off. Anțu on the break. Back to Anțu. Dummies across. Neat footwork, gets a lovely cross. Langlais to Anțu. Taking on Daniel Was. Garay shadows him. Here's Anțu. Right, tries to tink over the top to Anțu again. The confidence and the close ball control.
He evokes it, doesn't he?
Anțu taking on Daniel Was again. And trying to feed it through to Albert Celades follows him, but all eyes on.
Seen moments already where he's maybe made one or two slightly over-ambitious decisions. Other than that, it's been, despite having arrived from Brazilian football, spent no time in La Masia. Now it's on our tour and seasons.
And now Anțu. Anțu again. Just got away from Artur, he wins it back, it falls to Anțu. Poison skill there. Here's Anțu. Artur returns it to the youngster. Meadow finds Griezmann. Griezmann to Anțu. Anțu on the edge of the box. Alba outside him. Alba tries to cut it. Now Anțu. Alba to Anțu.
Look at it, it's always minimum 2 on Anțu now. Ferran helping out Vas, Garay.
From the Camp Nou for the 16-year-old. What a performance.
Fantastic.